Prosperity Team is Dr. Money, coming to you from the prosperity corner of the universe where silliness is sacred and nobody's perfect. I am your P.O.P., your professor of prosperity, and I'm here so that all of our lives can pop with prosperity. Today I was chatting online with a Prosperity Team member, and remember, you're a member of the Prosperity Team if you're listening to this video. And I was asking if she still had the same job she had, and she responded that she didn't, that she had quit in March. And if you remember, that's when the COVID crisis happened, and her job really wasn't a safe one to do with COVID. And she said that it really helped her to not see her job as the source, but to see her job as a channel, and that she was focusing on that, and that she was receiving money. It is often impossible for us to have a job because we can't get one, or because we physically can't do one. However, we need money. There's not anyone here on this planet that doesn't need money. Well, maybe there are a few people, but basically, as adults, we need money. And it's important to see our job as something that we're doing, but not the source of our income. Think about money as a friend. Now, suppose you invited a friend over for dinner. What would you do? I know what I do. If I invite a friend over for dinner, I clean up my house a little bit, and maybe the menu is a little bit spiffier than it would be if it was just my husband and I were eating. In other words, we ready ourselves for that guest. So if we think about prosperity and money as our guest, then how do we prepare? What kind of outlook do we have? We don't usually go, oh God, if it's somebody we like, we don't, oh gosh, so-and-so's coming up for dinner. It's like, yes, we have this attitude of expectancy and kind of celebratory atmosphere in the air. And that's what we want to have about money. That's what we want to have prosperity, this celebratory attitude. And we need to know, just because our friend hasn't arrived yet, it doesn't mean that we don't have a friend. That friend is still there. Rajneesh was once asked, I think it was Rajneesh, yes, now called Osho, was once asked when they needed money for something. Someone says, where's the money going to come from? And he said, from where it already is. So all the money that's coming to us is coming from someplace else. It's already there. It's already vibrationally present, where it's just in a bank account and in a computer somewhere, but it's already vibrationally in place. And so what we want to do is connect our vibration with the money that's going to come to us, and we can picture that in any way. My recommendation always has been to spend 5 minutes a day picturing money coming in, whether that's electronic funds transfer, whether that's people handing us checks or cash, things coming in the mail, whatever way that we get money, and we've gotten money, then that's the way that we should picture it. And I even do wild things like picturing cash falling from the sky. And some of you've heard the story where I actually did have the experience of money falling from the sky, and I received some $75, which was pretty cool. And so that is the perspective, the prosperity perspective, and that is one of joy and enthusiasm and expectancy and appreciation and gratitude too. And when we have gratitude, we can't have the kind of gratitude that we know, I'm thankful for my family, I'm thankful for my house, I'm thankful for my car, whatever, I'm thankful for friends. However, there's a difference between reciting our gratitude and actually embodying gratitude. We want to live in gratitude. We want to live in that love that sparks gratitude. We want to live in that emotion, that feeling, that experience, not just the intellectual thought that we're grateful for something, that we just it's like making a to-do list, a spiritual to-do list for what we're going to be grateful for, and that'll make us good people. No, that's not the way it works. What we want to do is embody the experience of gratitude. We want to live from that. Gratitude, actually, the embodiment of gratitude, it doesn't even come. It's not event placed. It's not thing placed. It's this thing that wells up in us, just like love and joy that spring from our being, the source, the very source of prosperity and the source of our being. So let's join in to that source by breathing in our good. And as we exhale our intention that all other beings receive our good. We inhale our good, and we exhale knowing that all other beings are receiving their good. It is our intention that they receive their good, and all other beings are not just human beings. They're the spirits of the air. They are the tree. They are the animals. They are the oceans. All beings have some kind of presence and sentience, even if they don't show up in the form we think they should show up in, that we think is human, that is the only valuable thing. Everything is valuable. Yes. And I want you to remember one more thing for sure, and that is that I love you. And you can take that to the bank.